There's many ways to handle manure in the freestall, but the most important thing is that you have a plan. Before you even start your shed, you need to think about where's all this manure going to go. In a shed like this with 320 cows, you get approximately 80 kgs per cow of manure a day, and that's got to go somewhere and it's got to be handled. I've seen sheds where the plan for manure wasn't put in place and the whole project was a failure. We've gone with a rather complicated system, mainly because of our location, and we'll just talk you through the way we've done it and what reasons for what we did. So here you can see we've put in a scraper system, automatic scraper system using a winch. So here's the winch that we have. Basically have a large wheel that winds up a cable, and it's driven by two very small motors. Incredibly powerful. The one winch system operates all four scrapers, where we have two going up at any one time and two coming down. Here's one of the scrapers coming down with the blades locked down in position, and that's scraping everything along the way. You can see here one of the things that we showed you during making the freestall barn was the groove. And this groove, we got it pretty straight. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Its main job is that there's actually some locators in the scraper to keep it straight. So if the load is different on either side, it still comes straight. These arms here fall into position and go right. You can have them close, so they're picking up the manure right close to the back of the cow and the back of the beds, and the other one obviously scraping right by the feed trough, and all the water going down. You can't see it, but in the groove here, all the urine and water is actually being taken away to the end of the pit. Here we have the scraper going in reverse, and what happens is these blades here are automatically picked up so that it doesn't scrape the manure back up to the top of the sheds, and the side scrapers basically just go in line so that they're also not scraping anything up. It then makes its way right up to the top of the shed, and at that point the switches change over, and this one will then scrape and the other one will start to go backwards. One of the challenges in the design is how to get the manure off the cross passages, and what we did was just put a bit of a slope on it and make sure that it's higher than the main walkways, and that way as the cows walk across forward and backwards, they tend to just pull the manure into the passage and it automatically gets scraped down to the end of the main feed passages. So here you can see the scraper almost getting to the end of the run. We find our cows aren't used to it yet, and it is disturbing them. It makes them walk around and come back. We believe over time they'll get used to it and just step across it. Some of them are already doing that. Another question is, how frequently should you scrape? The controller system that we've installed allows us to scrape to set up, preset all our scrapings whenever we like. We found that what's working for us is to scrape when the cows are out at being milked, of course, because they're least disturbance, and again in between that. So we actually got it now almost every 4 hours we do a double scrape. I think generally recommended to do it in between every hour or every second hour. So over here you can see that as the scrapers are about to get to the end, we have the flush pump is automatically activated, and you get the stream of water coming along. So there's already the stream of water by the time the manure starts to fall in the channel. That means you don't have any manure sitting in the channel, but it automatically gets carried away in the stream to the manure pit. So the flush that you saw coming down the channel is created by this flush pump, which is obviously a big powerful pump that flushes along a big 310 mm pipe to the beginning of the canal or the channel that washes the manure back into this trench you can see behind me here. Then in that trench behind us we have an agitation pump, that one over there, which agitates and keeps all the manure in suspension, and also pumps it up to the separator, which is the screw press which we have up there, and that basically separates most of the liquids out of the manure, puts the liquids in here. The liquids here are used for reflushing, but all the excess liquids are drained by gravity from there to an irrigation dam down the hill, which in turn we then irrigate onto our pastures through a center pivot. So the agi pump agitates a bit of excess water that comes from the piler, as well as the manure that's flushed down the channel from each scraping, keeps that manure in suspension, and pumps it up into the screw press, where it separates the dry manure into the trailer, which can then be taken and used as fertilizer on the fields or composted, and the liquids get pumped into the dirty water storage dam, which is the water used by the flush pump to flush in the channel, and all the excess water drains by gravity to an irrigation dam, which is then pumped through a center pivot onto the pastures. The dry product, I think it's called the green manure, that's produced by the screw press or the X-press, and this is a very useful product, a very consistent product, can be used for composting into horticulture or general agriculture, and it's also a very good product to be used as bedding. A lot of new sheds are now made instead of mattresses, that they might actually use this dry manure. That would be a personal preference. I still think mattresses, then we've chosen to use mattresses with this as a bedding on top, about a couple of inches of this applied